Hey guys, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. It is Flosstube number 46 and today is the 24th of January. If this is your first time stopping by, thanks for giving me a try. Hi, how you doing? If you're back, special big thank you for coming back always. I appreciate it so much. I'm in a weird mood. I feel like an alien with those damn ring lights in my glasses and I can't figure out a way to get myself to where they're not in my glasses. But without it, it's so dark. You can't see shit over here. So anyways, I apologize. I did a lot of sewing this past week, which includes fully finishing some little pillows for my doughbowl, so yay. And a little bit of stitching, not too much. And I got some haul. That's about it. Should be a short one. So thanks for coming by, you guys. In kind of a mood. I don't know what's going on. A little funky. We'll work through it. So we'll start with whips. I only have 2 whips for the week. Because like I said, I did a lot of sewing and a lot of loafing. So I worked on my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Everyone's seen it, I'm sure, but I'll show you a picture what it looks like when it's finished, because I don't have the actual pattern in my bag because I make working copies because I'm a highlighter and then I ruin my patterns, so I don't want to ruin the cover photo. But right now I'm working on the witches in the middle, and I have ventured out to the mermaid and the sunken ship. This is on 18 count Ashen Gray by To Dye For Fabrics. So I got a little bit more of the pumpkin done. The witch's hair, I've named this witch Maeve. The other witch is done and her name's Carlita. And see, I brought the black over so I could start the mermaid square, because for Phantom stitching I need to do some blue stitches, so I'm working on the water here. But yeah, this is 1/1, which I don't do a lot of, but I actually did not like it first, but I'm enjoying it. I do miss the loop start though. And then I'm working on Goth Moth by Satsuma Street. That's what it looks like. So pretty. And it's weird because I'm trying to get it out in the bag. Oh, it's a tight fit in this little baggie. Like in the picture, that looks more turquoisey blue, right? But it's like a greeny blue, which, because of the lighting, I'm sure you can't really tell. But yeah, this has been my work project. I could probably finish it this week at work, but I am going to be gone Friday because I have my 2-year bariatric post-op appointment. And in that case, I'll just read. I don't like to cross stitch in public. It's too much stuff to, if I do anything in public, it's going to be knitting on my sock that I can just throw back into the bag real quick, or reading. Yeah, so there's my Goth Moth. That's it. That's all I've worked on. But like I said, I did fully finish a lot of things. Should have the books out to what the fabrics are and stuff. So let me get my little workbooks out. Excuse me. I have too many projects. Winter Welcome. Yes, okay. So this was Winter Welcome by Park Hopper. I always want to say Park Harper. Park Hopper Bart. It's on 32 count linen in winter by the Stitch Me. Nope, by Fortnite Fabrics. Sorry. So I just finished it into a little pillow. He's so cute. With snowman fabric on the back. And if you watched my what's it called? Flossmasses. One of my boxes was Advent boxes was sewing related things from Fabric Pop, and she sent little one of the things was little fabric tags. So like that, and then the back you peel off and you iron on. And one worked perfectly because it was a carrot, so you know, carrot, snowman. I used him because I use on smaller pillows like this, I do the sew it, cut a little hole, turn inside out, stuff it, and then I put like glue some fabric, usually felt, on the back. But this little fabric stamp worked perfectly, and it's flat and it's cute and it's carrot. And then I went to her shop because I wanted to buy more because I really liked the idea of using them for the back of my pillows like this, and she's out of stock on all of them. So I messaged her I asked her on Instagram, and she says she does plan to restock, and when she does, I will be buying more because they are perfect for this. Look how stinking cute that is. Because I suck at cutting out shapes, and I don't want to have just like a boring shape on the back of my pillows, even though no one's gonna see the back of my pillows. That's a personal thing. Let's see, and then I have my. I should have marked these off for you guys, because this is good watching right here. This is fun stuff. It's not fun stuff. I don't know, guys. It's my Martha's Joy, I think it's called. Is it Martha's Joy? Oh, this is why I'll never be a big time floss tuber. This hot mess. Yeah, this is Martha's Joy from Summer House Stitchworks. It was in the my lack of memory is also why I'll never be very popular. Christmas Carol book from Black Nail Society Nice List 2 years ago. Anyways, I worked it on some random 32 count linen. I love it so much. I used so pretty. I used Color and Cotton Mossy, Yeo Gold, and Licorice Red. That's so cute. And then I just did green back, and I cut like a little leaf looking thing. I made my hole like really big on this one for some reason, so I had to make a really big leaf with the same fabric. I didn't think I had green felt, but it turns out I did, but it's real ugly green felt. You'll see. There's that. And then, speaking of real ugly green felt, this is my Abominable Bundle by Plum Street Samplers. It is on 32 count linen, but stitch me in Bronze Age. Oh, it's so cute. I love him so much. So much. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know why I like his little abominable nipples so much. It's such a silly little detail. And again, I picked out my own greens for the trees. And then I took the bee out that was over here, I think, and put a tree. And I didn't put the pink accents on the mom because I didn't want to genderize them. And then I didn't do black for the border because I thought it was too harsh, so I did a brown overdyed. And then you'll see this, I used this green a lot in my sewing. And then that's my ugly ass felt. And the hole's not that big, but for some reason I made a giant tree. Again, no one's gonna see the backs. But see how much cuter that is than my janky little attempts at shapes. So cute. I love this one because it's not Christmassy, so I can keep them out all winter. Yeah, most of the snowman, this one I can keep out all winter too because he's a snowman. Joy will be for Christmas. And then this one is the Quirky Quaker Gingerbread Man by Darling and Whimsy Designs. It's on 32 count linen from Fangirl Fibers. Oops, got fluff sticking out. And I just stuffed him with, I had some, can you hear? I had a small bag of pellets left over from something. It was like literally just enough to fill this little guy up. He's not like super full. It was just the perfect amount. So I decided to use it so I could clear up space in my craft section. Oh, don't look at my nails. I've been biting them. I'm nervous about things. Life is getting me. And then in the back, I just did a little felt because the fabric's got little diamonds. So I did the felt in a very bad diamond shape. I thought I cut it out better than that. I did not. But it's nice to, in the dough bowl, to have some things that aren't all fluff, you know what I mean? Like, it gives a different dimension when it's sitting, because it kind of, that's what I think. And then, last one, I did 5. And guess what? You're going to see that green again. This is the Christmas pin pillow from, oh, I forgot. Christmas pin pillow. From Kathy Barrick. I think it was Kathy Barrick. It's on 36 count by Stitch Me linen in peanut. And I did the old school sew at the bottom, whip stitch it closed. Oh, it's so bad. That's why I prefer the cut in the back method and stuffing it. But when it's real big pillows like this, I don't know, this feels more natural to me. But anyways, here it is. And again, I messed up here somehow. So these you can see the sides, they don't match. But it meets up and it's the right size, so I was not pulling it out. I mean, who's gonna walk by my dough bowl and be like, your bird one's a little off? Nobody. And I just used that green fabric again. I have a lot of this green fabric because it was the backing for the Halloween quilt. And when you have stuff quilted Missouri Star quilt, they send you the leftovers backing. So I had like a lot of this. I still have a fair amount of it. So yeah, those are my pillows for my dough bowl, which I was super stoked about. Spent a lot of time sewing them and stuffing them, and one I had to do all over again. There you go. Try to get them all, but I don't have. Those are my there you go. So that's exciting. I went through my box of finished projects to see what I could turn into pillows. And I thought I had more smaller projects to turn into pillows, but these are the only ones I could find, unless I have another box of finishes somewhere I don't know about. That's a good possibility. I'll have to go through it and see what I can frame, what frames I have available at the house. We'll see. But I finish stuff every like 6 months, so don't expect anything anytime soon. So that's that. And then, like I said, because I was at my sewing machine, I was on a roll. I just kept going, and I finished the quilt top for one of my daughter's friends. Her birthday's in February. She'll be 18. My only regret is I wish I had made the black band in it a little bit wider. So my daughter and her best friend have matching quilts. And they're different colors, but it's basically the same pattern. Sawtooth? I don't know. I'm not good with what patterns are called in quilting. Okay. But then for her first friend, he turned 18 in December. I still have to have it quilted. And I made him a Jelly Roll quilt. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll make them all quilts for the 18th birthday, and they'll all be Jelly Roll themed. So his is a straight Jelly Roll quilt. So the next birthday in February is, this is Adorn fabric from Ruby Star Society. And it's, it's Jelly Roll quilt. But I inserted a black stripe. And I wish I had, like I said, wish I had made it like maybe an inch or two bigger. I don't know why I'm standing up. You guys can't. It's all the way down. Jelly Roll quilt. Again, my favorite fabric is, my kid likes the hands. I like the flowers towards the bottom. And the faces. Those pretty faces. And then, since I was going balls to the walls with the sewing, and I had the fabric, I made the third kid's birthday quilt. She'll be 18 in April, the day after or the day before my daughter. I can't remember now. But she really is into mushrooms, and I couldn't find any jelly rolls that were predominantly mushrooms. So I bought off of Amazon a bundle of fat quarters of mushroom fabrics, and then I cut them into 2.5-inch strips. And the way it worked out really well, I think, because the mushrooms go right way this way, and then upside down that way, right way, upside down. So either way that she's laying on the quilt, some of the mushrooms will face her. no matter which end of the quilt she uses. And then it's a swirly brown fabric. And my daughter says she, you know, to be different, hers is like this giant brown panel. And then on the end, just the panel of the mushrooms. So that's the boring part, brown, but, and then the mushrooms. And then the last quilt, I just ordered the fabric for. Her birthday's in July, and she loves sunflowers, so it's a sunflower jelly roll. And I'm gonna do like this, like a panel, except it's gonna be this way. The sunflowers are gonna go this way, and then there'll be yellow fabric on top and yellow fabric on bottom. So they'll go. So this one goes up and down. That one will go horizontal. That way they're all jelly roll themed, but different. So, oh, back is killing me though from sewing so much. Oh. And I have to sew either today or tomorrow. My friend at work is going to the doctor. She's seeing a specialist for something, and she's super nervous. So she wants me to make her like just almost purely for comfort face masks with Harry Potter stuff on them, because she's a big Harry Potter fan. So I have to make her, even though I hate making them, I have to make her a couple masks. She gave me the fabric and everything to do it, but man, I hate making those things. And that's it for my projects. So let's see what's going on now. I saw on Creative Lee's Flosstube, she started a sal by, what's her name? Something Manning. Or is it? Carolyn Manning Designs, I knew that. It's called My Grandma's Jewelry Box, and it's a stitch along. And this is the first one for January. Oh, okay. Look how pretty that is. So they're fairly small, and the idea, I believe, is to use up bits of stash like beading and thread. And I have so many random things of beads from Mirabilias and stuff that this really appeals to me, and they're nice and small. And I don't know, I believe Lee is making them into ornaments, and I kind of like that idea. But kind of like the idea of putting them all together too. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and see what February's looks like. See if I want to do them all separately and make them into ornaments. That's a lot of fucking ornaments. 12 ornaments. Ugh, I'll probably just do them together. Who am I kidding? If I do it, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still waiting to see what the legend sal that I showed you a few weeks ago looks like. See what the first part looks like. See if I'm into it, because that is one I'm also still considering. By the time I pick a sal, it's gonna be like January. It's gonna be like March, and it'll be too late, and I won't want to do any of them. But that's an option that I'm really, really, really drawn to. Like super drawn to. Fuck, I might buy it. The more I look at it. Ugh. Okay. Let's see, and then haul. Oh, I should go online real quick and. This is quality entertainment. I know. I just want to make sure I get the Instagram handle right, so. Gotta make sure I get the handle right. I want pointing at you. Just hold a second. Okay. So, first off, Melanie, thank you so much. She sent me a little present from 123 Stitch. She sent me, because I mentioned I might not have enough, or I hoped I had enough of this red to do my polar pack. It's the Licorice Red by Classic Colorworks. It's my favorite red. So now I'm pretty sure I'm good. Did my light go weird? Did I get really dark? The hell? Are my eyes just adjusting weird from looking at the computer? Anyways, sorry about that. Licorice Red. Oh my gosh. Squeenie Sarah. It's my favorite red. God, you know what? Why don't I don't understand why I even bother with the light other than it's so dark in this corner. My favorite red. And she sent me a Petite Treasure braid in PBO3, this pretty gold, because you could always use Petite Treasure braid. Thank you, Melanie. I was so, like, I laughed because I was like, it's my favorite red. It is so my favorite red. Oh, such a pretty red. So now I want to whip out my polar pack and get to work on that bad boy. And then I ordered from Night Stalker's Calling when I was ordering those patterns last week, and that stuff came in. And I mainly just wanted the threader, but you know, things can't travel alone. Because I have a threader from another box of his a while ago, and it's like the perfect threader because it doesn't rip out of the thing. So it's a little skull, so I had to have it. A little disappointed that the plastic is jutting out of it, but it's like $2, so who cares? That little plastic bit. I mean, I could always just trim that if I wanted, like, as we speak. Okay, yeah, I'll do it there we go, gone, pretty much. But yeah, they're like the perfect little threaders. So I got this one for me, and I'm gonna give the other one I have to my friend that I was just talking about, because she embroiders, and her threaders are hot garbage. Oh God, these nails. And then, like I said, because things can't travel alone, and he has so many pretty thread colors that I could not decide. What is in here? Oh yeah, he sent tea too. Earl Grey, one of my faves. I might have that after this video, actually. I'll use this paper. So lots of pretty colors, but I decided to go with black for some reason, and I got probably the name. And I had a skull, and it's Martasia. But look, it's like black, gray, and there's like some blue in there. Is there? That gray kind of looks like it might be a little greeny gray. I should unravel it. See? Look how pretty it is. Oh, so pretty. So I had to, like I said, you can't just order one thing. I can't travel alone. And he has beautiful, beautiful thread. By the way, again, February he's doing Pride and Prejudice box, if you want in on that. I'm not into Jane Austen, so I'll be passing on that. And then I should have put the picture on my iPad to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna bring it up on my computer maybe, and then swivel you over there. Because that's not annoying, or that won't make you seasick. Okay, so I went on Instagram, and I swear, I searched for a brown and gray thread from all the dyers. I swear I looked, and I couldn't find anything. So I put an appeal out on Instagram, and I got all these messages with great ideas, suggestions. Okay, don't get sick. But there's the whale. There's the whale. So the brown and the gray. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. Brown and gray. Okay. Oh, I ruined things. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. You know me. You know the story. And Steffer Hens on Instagram sent me some great options, and I went and immediately bought them. So she suggested Wood Trail from the Gentle Arts, Stormy Night from Classic Colorworks, and Fisherman's Wharf from the Gentle Arts. Now, I just knew Fisherman's Wharf was going to be the one that wins, but I bought those other ones anyways, and they're pretty. I'm glad to have them in my stash, but they are not going to be the ones I use. So this was Stormy Night from Classic Colorworks. So pretty, but not right. And then Wood Trail from the Gentle Arts. Pretty close, but not right. And then Fisherman's Wharf from the Gentle Arts. Look at that. And that's almost perfect. But my friend Kaylee Tent Stitch, messaged me like right after I ordered these that she was going to surprise me by dyeing me thread for the whale. So I will not be starting the whale until I get her thread to see which one I like better, that one or Fisherman's Wharf. She said she wouldn't be offended if I didn't choose her thread. And if I don't use it for that, I'll use it for something else, because she has dyed me other thread that's beautiful and goddamn I need to use, because she's a dying genius. But again, that's Fisherman's Wharf, and that's just oof. And then of course things can't travel alone, so I got notified actually a few days before that one of the general arts for the Mermaid of Salem Bay that I was missing came in, so I got that. And then just for shits and giggles, because I've never had any before, the Valdani thread, I got aged black. Apparently I'm in a black phase right now. I knew for sure this wasn't going to work on my whale. It's too black, but I was like, I like it and I want to get it, so I got it. So there's way too much black. It would definitely not work. But I got it to have for my stash to try one day. And then, of course, because things can't travel alone, I bought some cheaper patterns. They're all Darling and Whimsy designs. I got Weep Alone, which, funny enough, the writing calls for Fisherman's Wharf. So I now have some of that. And then I got Quirky Quaker Squirrel, so cute, and Quirky Quaker Turtle. And I think actually I might use one of these threads I just got for that turtle. One of them, this one, is it Wood Trail? It's kind of a greeny brown. So I might use that for part of that pattern. So perfect. That's not all my haul, I lied. I also bought, is it? Nope. From Marumi Crafts, or Marumi Designs. As soon as I saw it on her Flosstube, I had to get it. She's doing a new Weird and Wonderful collection. This one's called Fluff the Dragon. And they're inspired by mythical creatures and strange depictions of animals in Persian rugs. I only don't have a color printer. Well, my work doesn't, that's where I printed it out at. So you can't see how cute it was. It was really, hers is really beautiful. It's on this purple fabric. But look how cute he is. And how she explained, it's so cool. Those are his little chubby wings. Those are his little chubby legs. This looks like a face, but it's two. So it's like his neck. And then look, that's a face pointing up with an eye, and that's flames. So it's got two necks, two faces, and they're spewing fire. Isn't that cool? So it's like cute and cool. And she said that's his little chubby tail. Oh, I'm so excited. I have to do the lion first, but I can't wait to do the dragon next. And then I can't wait to see what else she's gonna have in her Weird and Wonderful collection. So keep an eye out. She sells them on Gumroad, and when she first releases them, it's how much ever you want to pay. And then afterwards, they go up for sale. I don't know how long. She keeps them that way. But look how cute he is. I love the optical illusion that it looks like a face. It looks like it has a face with a crown. But then when you're told, you're like, oh, I can see the two faces in the fire. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's all I have for my crafting life update. One of my coworkers quit, so I had to work yesterday. That sucked. Life's gonna be interesting. Down a person. We just got a new person, and then a person quit. That's fun. That's fun. My daughter quit her job at Wendy's to become a delivery driver at a local pizza place. So of course, for her first day, we ordered subs, and then I locked our door because I was gonna make her knock. But she knocked without me even asking. She knocked and I opened the door. I took a picture of her because that's the kind of mom I am. And let's see how long that lasts. I have my 2-year post-op bariatric appointment on Friday. That's it. My arm surgery's in 2 months. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of these bad boys. Look at, can you just imagine, like, pointing to stuff and not having, like, I could kill a man with that. If I smack someone hard enough with this, I could kill him. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I need to eat. Pet my snoring dog. Thanks for stopping by. We're supposed to apparently get some badass snow tomorrow, so that should be interesting. So if you're anywhere in the area where there's supposed to get snow, I'm in Southeast Ohio. Stay warm. I know I'm gonna. All right, guys. Bye.